I didn't know what to expect with the sex club, but I got there and just a ton of bald-headed dudes. Like I asked, what is it going to be like? And the lady at the front desk was like, it's gangbang night. And I'm like, that's probably not going to be the ratio that I'm excited to see. You know?
I hope the women get in free to gangbang night.
They better, right?
I hope so.
Yeah,
It better be a steep fee for the dudes.
there was a room called the education room. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before, but it's the main room. It has like a bed in there, like a big bed, like the heart-shaped bed with a projector over it with just like porn running all the time.
Yeah.
And there's just a seating area for people to sit there. You look so grossed out right now.
I don't know, man.
Get the mic up by your face, by the way. These ones.
We gotta go back to like our Christian roots. This is fucked up, dude. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
How Portland was built on Christian roots.
How do they even clean shit? Like what?
They are, before people got in there, they were doing the cleaning process, and
Look,
there's a lot of laundry like
that's
moving through
fucked.
that place.
Dude.
It wasn't as dirty as I thought it would be.
I feel like you're violating your NDA that you signed just telling us about it.
Do I sign an NDA?
Isn't that what everybody signs like when they do the sex club show? It's something that like you won't tell anybody what you saw here or who you saw.
I didn't. Oh. Yeah, I guess I am.
They like make you turn your cell phones off and everything.
Yeah. Well, you can't bring your phone in. That
It's like a
part
Bill
makes
Burr show.
sense.
They make you put it in a box so you don't videotape and stuff like that.
Yeah. The little pouch
I think that's so stupid, by the way, sometimes.
that you can't record.
Yeah.
At
I
comedy
mean, it's like
shows?
I'm not going to, but like,
Someone is,
who
though.
gives a shit? Like,
Dude, you've never been at a show where somebody starts recording you while you're on
you
stage?
steal my jokes. I don't care. I don't have anything. I don't.
But if it's like a bad moment where you're working something out and it goes sideways.
That kind
and
of
then-
worked in Louis' favor, though. It kind of blew him up a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
It could only help
He
my
just
career.
talked about that on Joe Rogan about how he was like, yeah, the timing could have been better because like my kids were just getting over the initial news and then I started talking about kids getting shot and then everyone was like, what about your kids? And so they got thrown back into the fire.
Damn.
So there's like the residual. I mean, if it was just him taking the consequences, he probably would have been like, fuck it, I'm a comic. But, you know, no one's safe anymore.
I feel like that interview I had heard him talk about that stuff before.
The
Like there was
Parkland?
a lot of like recycled stuff in that interview. It was a good podcast, but I definitely I don't know if it was when he was on Your Mom's House or this is getting weird that we're
It would have been cool if you
podcasting
started
about a
jerking
podcast.
off during the pod, though. That would be cool.
yeah,
Or if he asked before.
Yeah.
if he asked. if
Yeah.
he could-
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe, we've been here for about 2 hours.
Yeah, they fucking do that.
Do you think that's still his thing?
No way.
Yes. Yeah.
Why would it not?
Why would it not be?
stop?
Why would you stop? Why would you stop?
Your kink wouldn't stop just out of shame, would
No,
it?
it'd probably get deeper.
How many millions of dollars could he directly attribute to losing from that incident? I would find a new kink that was like a little.
You don't
less
think
of
that's
a-
hot though? Like I've been sports gambling, and sometimes after I lose like $75, I'll like just jerk off, and it feels really good.
What are you betting on?
Just basketball.
Is it
like-
after a loss?
Yes.
Straight bets or parlays?
I'll do both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you ever jerk off after a win?
No, I don't.
So there's something like sadistic about
If
it.
I
Yeah,
was
dude.
sweating like a really big game a while ago, I would get like it was the Super Bowl a few years ago, and I would get completely naked while I was watching the game. It calmed me down. I don't know. I was by myself, obviously,
Yeah.
but like, or if somebody was with me, I'd ask if it was okay, because that's what you have. If you
That's
ask,
the
it's
gayest
okay.
way to watch sports. That's great. That's
Completely naked.
crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
If someone asked me
But-
how the Super Bowl party at Adams was, I would have left out the part where he was naked on the couch the whole time.
Did you have money on it?
Oh, for sure.
How much
Like,
do you have on it?
I'd rather not say, but like it was enough to get naked. I can tell you that.
Really? Did you?
Yeah, it was one of the years that the Pats Super Bowl where they had that huge comeback.
They were losing to
halftime?
Atlanta. They were,
Yeah.
like,
Oh
down
my-
It was
28
that
points.
game, and I was butt ass.
and you had
naked.
you had the Pats to win.
I can't remember what I needed exactly. I just know that I got naked. I won the bet. So
Okay.
it was like
See, that's the best high in the world. Is that because that's like a 2-hour high.
You jerk
pretty much.
off after you lose?
Yeah. Well, it's
I
because I don't have a lot of money.
This makes me want to go back to
But I would.
Gamblers Anonymous.
Why
Yeah.
are you? Wait, have you been?
When I was 17, I went to Gamblers Anonymous because I was an online poker addict in the mid 2000s when it was very popular on ESPN and all that stuff. And all my friends stopped playing and started like dating girls, but I would play more like Poker Stars online. And I got my grandma, who's full Chinese, so she respects gambling. She like gave me her credit card to put $50 on when I was like 16, and I built it up and went to a casino and lost it. And then I was just like,
How much did you lose?
Well,
$50.
the tournament that I won
wasn't even his.
was 600, and then I lost almost all of it like within 2 weeks. And I went to my parents and I was like, I have a problem. I've lost everything. The allowance.
Did they like?
600.
Did they? What the fuck did they say to you at GA?
Dude, that was
Dude, they were probably like, "Fuck you,
Yeah, yeah.
dude."
all of them were
Like
like,
cocaine or marijuana is not a drug. Like
well, as gamblers. So
I know. I'm just saying. You see that scene in Half Baked where like the guy goes out. He says, "I'm addicted to marijuana."
I'll just,
Chappelle.
like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had to have been.
It wasn't that at
similar.
all. It was like I was the youngest person by probably 20 years, and every single person went around because I was the only new person. So I greeted them, told them my situation, and then they went one by one, all being like, if I had come at your age, I would still have a family. I would have my house. My kids would respect me. And I was like, that was so much to take that I was like, all right, I won't gamble anymore, guys. I won't do it. And
It stuck.
I mean, I'll play poker every once in a while, and I'll get like the feelings of like, oh, I should play in the World Series this year. But generally, I haven't gone deep down and like lost a bunch of money. Just occasionally, I'll have like a few days lost to online poker. Maybe once every couple years, I'll get back. It's dangerous.
You feel so gross, right? You feel so gross afterwards, right?
When it's happening, you feel gross because
Yeah.
like your girlfriend or your friends call you and they're like, hey, do you want to hang out? You're like, I'm in a tournament. So you're like doing well, but you're like, this could be 6 hours if I do well. And then
Like, I'd rather be a professional gambler than a comic. That seems sick. Like, I like that
It
risk more.
sucks, dude.
D-
I
I wa-
know plenty of them. Like,
Really? Yeah,
yeah.
I want that, dude.
gotta
No,
be
it's fucking brutal, man. It's a job. Like it's like stand up.
right.
Like,
The
it's
highs
not,
and lows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
it's-
don't really get high off of it. If you're gambling professionally correctly, you're doing it with like bankroll management. So you're not riding highs and lows. Like each day you're just
I think I'm
grinding it out.
picturing myself more as like Rain Man, but if you got pussy, I think is what I'm picturing.